Today we're doing Friendship's Due, which is Felix's friendship quest, companion quest. Oh, that was fast? Thank you, Ada. So we'll definitely have to take Felix with us. And who else do I want to take? I mean, there's Parvati. I miss having her around. We're taking you, Parvati. You're coming with us. I was about to say, this looks the same, but then I remembered, yeah, we're still on the same asteroid. Oh, hello. So that must be Harlow's base, yep. This side of the asteroid seems a little smaller, so Volker. So there's not going to be as much to explore, which is probably good, because I like to go off track a lot.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Looking for Harlow.
Where do you think you're going?
Let's see. Felix Millstone's with me. Easy big guy. Intimidate. I'll take a nice route. I've got Felix with me.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Me?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Thank you, Volker. I hear sprats all around. I feel like there's gonna be some...
my sights on you.
Calm down, Jesus. I'm just looking for sprats. What is that thing? It's like a mecha almost. Or maybe it's just like a one-person spaceship. Hey, tell me about this thing. That's just an outlaw. Just a generic NPC. Can I steal that? Nah, I'd have to steal it. Oh, there is stuff to look around. Guess I just went in a back door, didn't I? Are you dead? You're non-interactable. I feel like we're gonna have a big fight soon. They wouldn't have this many enemies just sitting there. Well, I say they're enemies. They wouldn't have this many NPCs that are completely uninteractable if they weren't planning on using them for something. At least I can take a few bits and bobs there. God, I was like, is that a dead person? No, it's just another one of those. I don't need to poop or peep. I'm fine. Harlow's Crew Terminal. Welcome to the high ground, soldier. Main menu. Logs. Acquisition logs. Independent freighter. Cat's meow. Contraband pharmaceuticals brought down. Salvaged cargo. Ransomed crew. Getaway sticks. Subversive literature brought down. Salvaged cargo. Crew joined up. Werewolf. Engine parts brought down. Salvage crew. Crew jettisoned in escape pod. Oh no. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they got their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. Memo. Crew. I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get answers, stay skeptical. I wonder if the patron is the doctor. Crap, I can't remember his name now. Phineas, that's him. I wonder if it's Phineas and the big ship is the Hope. And once the Hope appeared, Phineas was like, no, just actually stay away from that. Go on to something else. Last entry. Pirate code. Rule 1, Harlow's the boss. 2, fuck the board. No, I like it already. 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you? Or maybe you like being played. God, sorry. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purpleberry-flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us and time again, from the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error, document, pirate's code has exceeded character limit. I've never seen one have a character limit before. I enjoy it. They just cut him off like that. Lots of outlaws all around. And he's got a pet. Marlowe. Oh my god. Just generic, okay. Well, Harlow, damn it.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
So the quest said they were old friends, but, they don't seem to be very good of friends. Oh, this is awkward. I'll just let you two work this out. No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. TAs, Harlow, TAs.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor.
Oh boy, he doesn't like it.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Aw, Parvati.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Well, that sounded nicer than I was expecting it to. So maybe they do get along? Is he like the father figure that that Felix had before he was like... Actually, what? What did happen? Harlow was on the groundbreaker, right, at one point. So maybe Carlo was taking care of him and then Harlow left, but left Felix behind? Let's see. How long's that gonna take? Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
What revolution are you talking about? You want to put him through a test, then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. You expect me to just hand over my own crew? Go fuck yourself. Good luck, he's the least reliable. I don't want to be like... I feel like that might be a little bit too much to say, you know, he's loyal to me. I don't really like just you want to put him through a test, though, because I don't know how that's going to come across. I think I'll just go for the top one. You want to put him through a test.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions.
Except he's in my crew.
Even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did this Trask do to deserve death? You can't control your own people, Harlow. Let's pretend I take care of your problem. What happens after that? Yeah, I haven't agreed to this. Let's pretend. What happens then?
Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future.
Do you ever get tired of pretending he doesn't already have a captain? Suppose that's fair. I never really needed him. What did this Trask do to deserve death? I want to say 1, and I also want to say 3, but I'm kind of leaning towards 1. Do you ever get tired of pretending he doesn't already have a captain?
I don't contest your claim to Felix's services, but he is his own man, and we are all of us responsible for our own destinies.
do not like this guy. I feel like you could be more condescending, but you'd have to really try.
Hey, boss has a point. You're talking about me like I'm not even here.
I'm negotiating with your captain. You are his subordinate, at least for now.
God, this guy's such a dick. Why are you such a dick, Harlow? So what did Trask do?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Yeah, I really think there's more. Although, I do also want to ask Felix what he thinks. If he wants to do it, okay, we'll go ahead. But otherwise, I'm going to be completely standoffish. What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
I guess, okay.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
And this is a favor for Felix. Oh, but I can still say this. Oh, alright. There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
So how well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
It does kind of sound like Felix.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Alright, do I have other questions I can ask?
Let's hear it.
Said you were working on something. Felix tells me you disappeared one day. Yeah, I want to hear about that.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
Yeah, right?
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
I still really don't trust this guy. You want to elaborate on that? Yeah. You want to elaborate? He'll probably say no.
Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes.
Alright, you said you're working on something big. What is it?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
So I do agree with you on that case, that, the board needs to be overthrown. But still, there's just something about him that I just don't trust. Sounds like you got some plan to overthrow the board. That's basically what he just said. So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution. What makes you think you're free? Alright, well then let's hear about this plan.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces.
What, you're just gonna wait it out?
Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
That's some plan. Yeah, so you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
So it doesn't look like there's any kind of farming or any production here. I don't know if maybe they're still mining or something, or they've or like they've taken over the old mining systems. But if not, then they must be just raiding ships that go by constantly. I mean, that's kind of what it looked like from the terminal we were raiding anyway. So they're still just a bunch of criminals. They're not. Oh my god! It's one thing if you're wanting to, like, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and form your own colony or whatever, but you guys are just a bunch. You're like raiders. God, I don't like these people. So what makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
All right, let's change the subject.
Something on your mind?
Was there anything else? No. I should go. Just gonna give you some Commander Shepard there. Look at this little boy here, Marlowe. Hey. All right, we're off. Was there anything down this way that I might have wanted to investigate? I still feel like I'm going to come back in here and everyone's going to attack me. Because there's an awful lot of them in here. And they're mostly just generics. What's this? A monitor or a blackboard? Is there anything back this way before we head out? Just little sprats. The little albino sprat. Well, I guess that's it. Okay, let's get back to the ship, head to the groundbreaker. And wait, we're gonna be going to the groundbreaker. Did we need to do anything else for Parvati? Oh, damn it. God, I have been playing way too much Fallout. I was playing Fallout New Vegas. I went almost all the way through, and then one of my mods started acting weird, so I stopped. But I mean, I've played the game so many times, it doesn't really matter. And I've been playing Fallout 4 as well, again, heavily modded. But I'm so used to the other control scheme that I keep accidentally pressing the wrong buttons. So, let's see. Is that it? Don't bite the sun. Find Parvati pantsy clothes. Oh yeah, I need to just take her to the what's that shop called? Oh, Celestialicour's Haberdashery. Yeah, that place. Okay, we're gonna stop by Byzantium, pick up those clothes, and then we'll hit two birds with one stone, so to speak.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. So I'll just stick with Felix.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Thank you, very funny. I love robotic laughter. Ha ha. Yeah, we'll just stick with these two. Okay, gotta go down and through there. God, I'm so glad that there's no stamina bar in this game. You can just run. This was the way, right? I know there was an elevator we had to use. I'm pretty sure this was the right one. Oh, the elevator music. Who doesn't love a little music? They have like an old-timey speaker up here. Oh, they should.
Anti-Creon energizing ointment.
Alright, right over that way.
Concentrated caffeine in every dollar.
6 cups of concentrated caffeine. Jesus. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's up there. Where's
BNP, I can't believe
No, thank you. Goodbye. God, I work so hard to avoid advertisements in real life. I set up a thing called Pi-hole for my home network, and it just intercepts all the traffic going in and out of the network, and then like blocks all ads before they ever reach anything like phones, iPads, computers, anything in the house, even like the Roku that my roommate uses.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
What can I do for you, darling?
Let's talk about that outfit for my engineer.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling.
Give her a spin, Parvati.
My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go get stuff, aren't I?
Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
6,000 bits. Oh boy. 65. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love. Oh, of course. Fees for licensing and copyright. Cut the bullshit. Show me a fair price. Do you actually measure her for this outfit? I don't see any measuring tape. Now let's use that persuade. This is for her true love, Celeste.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious.
Oh.
All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
It's 3,000. Hold up. Did you actually measure her for this outfit? I don't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Alright, well then... I can do 3,000. I forget how much money I actually have. I haven't checked in a while. I feel like I probably have at least 3,000.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
Broke to bespoke. Broke to bespoke. If I could even speak.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful.
Shrinking
I hope your
Violet.
date sees that as clearly as I.
I like that nobody assumes that she's dating a man. It's just your date. It's all neutral. Alright, I have to find that other gear. I think the spacer gear was on the Groundbreaker. So let's just head out. You got anything to say about that?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Oh, maybe Phineas could help us with that. Parvati making every little thing perfect won't change Julian's feelings. No, we're done running on over the system. Alright, I was completely ready to go get this thing for her. But every little thing, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real.
Aww.
Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Oh, get yourself ready because it's gonna be sooner than you expect. Come on, we're running!